I call the member for Fowler.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I want to talk about something that sits in the heart of my community in Fowler, and that's the 50th anniversary of the Vietnamese settlement in Australia. And there's no place where this story is more alive than in my electorate of Fowler, the heart of the Vietnamese-Australian story. And just as, of course, we just heard the member for Hotham, the Vietnamese amazing contribution to rebuilding and building Australia has to be acknowledged. In my electorate, 18.9% of residents identify with Vietnamese ancestry. The significance of this milestone is never lost on me, a Vietnamese refugee who has the immense honour of serving as the first Vietnamese Australian Federal Member of Parliament and re-elected to my second term as an independent in what was once Labor's heartland. My own journey is a testament to the enduring promise of this nation. April this year marked 50 years since the fall of Saigon, a moment that began the journey of Vietnamese settlement in Australia. That date, in April 1975, started my 4-year Odyssey journey. Like millions of others, my family became boat people, facing the terror of South China Sea. I still remember boarding the Escape vividly with my mother and sisters. My mum was a typical Vietnamese mother, firm, never one to show emotion. She passed away 2 years ago, but her courage to make that journey is the reason I stand here today, and I'm grateful for that. The story of Vietnamese Australian community is one of unrelenting resilience and undeniable contribution. When we resettled, we just didn't just survive, we thrived. Groups like the Vietnamese Elderly Friendship Association and the Vietnamese Community in Australia became vital platforms for advocacy and change. Just this past weekend, along with the Mayor Frank Carbone, I was honoured to present Council's commemorative banner to the organisers, the VCA New South Wales Chapter and their President Thang Ha, who held a grand festival to mark the 50th anniversary. The banner, flown across all 28 suburbs across Fairfield City, incorporated the Australian flag, the South Vietnamese heritage flag, yellow and 3 red stripes, and images of both Australian and South Vietnamese soldiers, a beautiful symbol of shared history and enduring connection. And I want to acknowledge and thank Fairfield City Council and the Mayor for their acknowledgement and doing this for our community. I also had the opportunity to be part of the Vietnamese Museum Australia fundraising event in Melbourne in June as well, to raise funds to build this museum that will preserve the enduring legacy of Vietnamese Australians, their boat journey and settlement here for generations to come. This shared history of displacement and new beginnings makes Fowler so special. Every face tells a story of perseverance, and my role is to continue to advocate and champion for our community that's built on hard work, sacrifice and opportunity. And there are many other migrants and refugees who have come to call Fowler home, and I want to pay tribute to them as well. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.